everybody, my name is Jessie and I do perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you like perfume and also if you enjoy ASMR, you are in a good place for our video today. Alright, so today I'm doing a review of Bobbi Brown's Beach. I was really excited. I saw this fragrance at TJ Maxx and I was really excited because I've definitely heard of this fragrance for a while. And actually I did receive a 1 milliliter dabber sample of it. Well, I bought a dabber sample of it probably like 4 years ago at the very start of my perfume interest journey. And so I did smell it way back then, but that was so long ago that I didn't really remember what it smelled like, and my taste and nose and everything has just changed so much. So I was really excited to try this again. Oh my gosh, my microphone is breaking. Hold on a second. It's literally breaking. I think I need to buy a new one. But yeah, anyway, so I picked this up at TJ Maxx, and if you've watched my content, you know that I own a decent amount of marine, beachy, more so like marine aquatic type scents. They're all mostly up on this wall here. They're like the blue green ones. So I do tend to like those sort of fragrances. I like fragrances that have salt notes sometimes, so I was intrigued to try this one. So this is the packaging. I really like the packaging. It kind of gives a sandy nude vibe. And I really love the bottle. It's just super classic to me. It's so basic, but I don't know. I really like it. Do you all agree? I just find it very, my eye is drawn to it for whatever reason. Okay, and then as always, I did dress on theme. So yeah, this is the look for today. This kind of like blue-white shirt, beachy colors, and these are seashells. So that's the look for today. Okay, so I'm actually wearing this fragrance today, so it's a good day to be doing a review on it. I sprayed 4 sprays of it on my shirt this morning, probably about 2 hours ago. It's still smelling strong, for sure. Doesn't smell that different from when I sprayed it, so I can't totally comment on the longevity yet because I just sprayed it a couple hours ago. So sorry about that, but we'll look at what other people say on Fragrantica. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this fragrance. Got some little purple flowers. Okay, give it a spray. And I'm gonna give it a moment to dry down. On my hand a little bit. Okay, so upon first sniff, this is very white floral. I believe it's jasmine, but there might be other white florals in here too. Very white floral, and you definitely get like a beach breeze, like salt air, kind of salty, seawatery type of smell. There's also something quite like, a little bit like sharp and aromatic about it. I honestly don't know what that is. We gotta look at the notes because I looked at the notes yesterday and I already forgot them. But yeah, there's definitely like a slightly biting, slightly sharp, aromatic touch in here. And also there's like a kind of an aromatic or a kind of mineral feel. It's not just the salt water. There's just kind of like an ozonic mineral feel. It does, to me, it's a little bit unisex. Like, obviously it's got a bunch of white floral, which tends to be a little more feminine leaning, but I feel like this is fairly unisex. And it's funny because it's definitely not like one of those scents that just smells like straight up sunscreen, but there's something in it that does smell sunscreeny. So it's not a full bore sunscreen type smell, but it definitely has that element to it. And I don't know what or why. Almost smells, I don't know if I get coconut or I just am smelling things that are associated with coconut. Don't know. I think it definitely smells like some sort of sunscreens out there on the market. Maybe not all of them. Okay, so let's read the main accords that we have listed on Fragrantica.com. Okay, so we have white floral, marine, sand, aromatic, citrus, salty, aquatic, and mineral. I definitely get the white floral, the marine, the sand, the aromatic. Yeah, I get all of that. Sometimes the main accords on Fragrantica, I'm like, but I definitely get all of these. I think the only one I would add is ozonic. It has like an ozonic quality to it. Yeah. Okay, so next let's look at the notes. I'm excited to see. Okay. I don't know if these notes are accurate. I'm gonna Google it. Bobbi Brown Beach notes. Because you know what I mean? Sometimes Fragrantica does not always get it. Okay, I'm on Bobbi Brown's website, so this should be accurate. Okay. It says on Bobbi Brown's website, infused with notes of sand jasmine. Sand jasmine. I guess that's the type of jasmine. Sea spray and mandarin. Okay, so sand jasmine, sea spray, and mandarin. I don't know if sea spray is a plant or if they mean literally like the spray of the sea. I think, yeah, sea spray refers to tiny water droplets suspended in the air from the ocean. Okay, so I wasn't sure if that was a plant. But yeah, so we have jasmine, sand jasmine. Here's my cat. We have sea spray, so like the air and water coming off the ocean. And then mandarin. So I think what's giving that aromatic, honestly a little bit like bitter touch is the mandarin. It to me comes across much more like neroli or petitgrain. So like very kind of sharp, a little bit green, aromatic. Petitgrain is like the green leaves of the orange blossom. So it comes through more that way. When I hear mandarin, I think of like the fruit and like very sweet and juicy, and it's not coming through at all. This does not smell at all like orange. It smells like a very like sour, bitter citrus, like something closer to bergamot. But to me, I would say like petitgrain or neroli. Look at you. Yes, you are so dear. So pretty simple note structure on Fragrantica. It says jasmine, seawater, sand, and mandarin orange. So I get it. Basically, it lists this. It has the sand note on Fragrantica, which it does not have on Bobbi Brown's website. But I feel like I do get a sand note for sure. So yeah, it's like you're getting the sand, you're getting the seawater, and then you're getting jasmine and like a green citrus in the air. It's very pretty. I really enjoy it. I might not have gone for this fragrance in even a year or so ago, but I'm appreciating florals more lately. This is definitely a floral dominant fragrance, but it's got a lot of, you know, other interesting facets. I don't love white florals typically, but I think I'm gonna hold on to this one for the time being, at least, because I'm enjoying it. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, she's being so loud. You're being so loud, but it's okay. Okay, so great. So we went through the notes together. I don't have any other, I don't even know if Bobbi Brown has other fragrances. I think Bobbi Brown mostly does makeup. So I don't have anything else to show you. So let's just go ahead and go over some other stats around this fragrance. Okay, so it was launched in 2009. So, gosh, that makes it like almost 16 years old. Pretty cool. And it has an overall rating of 4.02 out of 5 with 966 votes. So that's a pretty good rating. I'm kind of surprised that it has that high of a rating, but people seem to like it. It's also been around for a bit, so I think people tend to appreciate fragrances sometimes more as they get closer to, like, you know, retro, vintage. Okay. Some pros and cons that Fragrantica lists. They say pros. It's perfect for those who love the smell of sunscreen. Like I said, it doesn't smell to me straight up like sunscreen, but it has that. It's like a half sunscreen vibe. They also say it smells like the actual beach, not just a beachy perfume. Evokes nostalgia and childhood memories of the beach. Reminds some users of the 80s. Okay, Miss Gal, you know what? She's just being so loud. Unisex fragrance, touch of jasmine that makes it wearable. For cons, Fragrantica says some people find it too reminiscent of regular sunscreen, smells too synthetic for some users, can take some getting used to, it's expensive and not easy to blind by, can cause headaches for some people, smells like bug repellent for some people. I totally get the bug repellent piece because I think bug repellent often will have like that kind of bitter, sharp, aromatic, those essential oils. I don't know like what specifically they are, like citronella, things like that. And this has a bit of that for sure, but I like it. Yeah, I like it. I totally can see how people would think it would smell like bug repellent though, but I don't mind. Okay, what else? Oh, here's my other cat. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh yeah, just some other little stats. So people say that the longevity is moderate. It smells like it's gonna hang around for a while on my clothes. Of course, that's different than skin. People are saying that the sillage is on the more intimate side, like moderate to intimate. I agree. When I smell, I can very clearly smell it, but it's not like I'm just smelling it constantly, even though it's on my shirt. For gender, people are saying it's feminine leaning, but still kind of unisex. I agree, totally. Price value, people are saying it's kind of mid-range. I think I paid $40 for this 50 milliliter size, so that's not super cheap, but yeah. And let's finish up with a few reviews. Okay, somebody who does not like it says migraine inducer. Although at first it does smell like a copper tone oil / sunscreen, making you feel beachy nostalgic. After about 15 to 20 minutes, it gives off a synthetic, almost bug repellent smell. No jasmine in it at all. I have not gotten a headache myself, but I could understand that for sure. Okay, somebody says beach is that one that I reach for in the dead of winter when I need to fantasize that I am on vacation to lift my spirits. Yes, it is synthetic, but then again, So is Copper Tone Suntan Lotion. It was stumbled upon. It was a stumbled upon find in a cosmetic store for me. I said why not and was not sorry. It's a fun scent. You know, maybe I'm off here, but to me, it doesn't really smell synthetic. It honestly just smells like a boatload of something like neroli, or, you know, those sort of essential oils that you would find in like a bug repellent candle. You know, not like crazy, but that's a big part of this scent for me. And it doesn't smell synthetic to me. It just smells a little bit like sharp and scratchy, you know. So just be warned. Okay, somebody else says, I wanted to love this, but I definitely do not get the sunscreen. I don't know how on earth people get sunscreen vibes from this. It's aquatic and I like it, but the white floral part, that jasmine is so overpowering. It's actually almost cloying, especially in the heat. I'm so sad. I wanted to love this, but the jasmine is way too much for this type of scent for the heat. If you want to wear if you want to wear it on a cooler summer night, that would be fine, but definitely not during the day. Yeah, it's funny how, like, you know, this person says the jasmine is too strong. One of the last people said the jasmine is not there. It just goes to show how everybody perceives things differently. And this person saying that the jasmine is cloying, I don't get like any sweetness from this scent. Yeah, it's not sweet to me. It's definitely like citrusy, little sour bitter to me. And like the mineral and saltiness. Okay, one last review. Somebody says this definitely smells just like Copper Tone, but I like it. Very much a memory in a bottle. The sunscreen is just the opening and then dries down to a jasmine, and it's very nice. Definitely marine and salty. I think I want to wear this with Hermes Eau de Merveille, or whatever it's called, the EDT. I think the orange with the beach would be perfect. I gave one bottle to my daughter and she loves it. She's 24. She loves the sunscreen vibe. So I don't think I've ever used Copper Tone sunscreen. So if you know what that smells like, it sounds like this smells reminiscent of that. And I don't know if Copper Tone has changed their scent over the years either, too. But yeah, I don't think I've ever used Copper Tone. I honestly don't wear sunscreen a lot. It's not sunny a lot of the year where I live anyway, and I just wear hats a lot of the time. So I'm just not really familiar with that particular sunscreen. Okay, everybody, so that is my review of Bobbi Brown Beach. Like I said, I absolutely love this bottle. And honestly, sometimes the bottle factors into why I do or do not keep a fragrance, and I just really enjoy this one. So yeah, okay, that's all for today. I'm sending you all peace, love, harmony, and beauty, and I will catch you all again soon. Okay, bye.